Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to What the Fuck News. My name is Destry, and this is a song I made called How I Feel. I think it's a masterpiece, to be honest. But this is What the Fuck News, where we talk about the really fucking weird side of the news that you might have missed in the last couple of weeks. And I know it's been a long time since I've done one of these, but to be honest, news has just been really slow lately. You know, other than the 3 consecutive hurricanes we had, Trump banning transgender people from the military, Taylor Swift suing someone for sexual harassment and then making a really fucking weird song, and of course protests and Nazis marching through the streets. Yeah, other than that, it's been real slow. But seriously, one of the articles that made international news this week was Ivanka Trump calls Donald daddy and he likes it. Why? And the first story that everyone wanted me to talk about today is the whole PewDiePie racial slur situation. So if you didn't hear, Felix Kjellberg, aka PewDiePie, one of the largest content creators on the internet, one of the largest YouTubers, was in the news this last week for saying this during a live stream.
What a fucking jeez, oh my god, what the fuck? Sorry, but what the fuck?
Holy shit! I mean, that literally could not be any worse. So as you probably could have guessed, the internet was not too happy with Felix, as this wasn't the first time that his character has been called into question, with several instances in the past of people calling him a racist, a Nazi, and this really being just the latest nail in his coffin, so to speak. And as for me personally, I mean, I don't watch PewDiePie, I've never really been a fan of his, but just seeing this as a neutral party, I can't really sign off on people saying that he's racist because of this. I mean, yeah, he said literally the worst word you could say to thousands of ears on the internet. But I've covered several stories of this in the past, from Justin Bieber saying it, Vine stars saying it, and my response is usually the same. So I thought about this a lot yesterday and, you know, how I was going to bring this up in this video. So I was trying to think, like, if someone that I just absolutely hated said this in the exact same context as PewDiePie, would I think that they were racist? And I think the answer is still no. And I'm on the side and of the belief that the word, while it's just a word, is a hugely derogatory term, and I fully understand why people got so upset that he said it. That said, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm a fucking saint and I've never said the word in my life. I mean, fuck, I listened to rap my entire childhood. And again, I'm not defending him saying that, I'm just saying that it doesn't make him racist, it just makes him an idiot. But as angry as most of the people on the internet were at the situation, there were actually a ton of people defending him as well, with comments saying, hashtag who the hell cares? Fuck y'all haters, it was in a heat moment and he tote regret it. Dat Boy saying people are overreacting, it's just a word and it's 2017, why do people care? And I think my biggest problem with this whole situation is just the exposure that it gives to the word, you know? Like, everyone knows the word, they know it exists. It's like your weird, creepy uncle at family reunions. It's like if you just don't look at him, just pretend he's not there, he might leave you alone. But the fact that he said it in a live stream to thousands of kids that look up to him just means that they're gonna think it's something that is okay to say and something that they can just shout up and down their halls at an elementary school. Sorry, just imagining that. And the other thing that has a lot of people worried is what this means for YouTube. We saw a huge amount of backlash from the advertisers seeing an ad next to a white supremacist video that then spawned the whole YouTube adpocalypse. And as dumb as that was, I mean, I'm still feeling the effects of that. So I don't even want to know what's gonna happen when advertisers look at YouTube's golden boy saying this and decide, you know what, fuck this. And all of a sudden YouTube crashes because some dude said a no-no. And as for PewDiePie's reaction to the whole thing, he made a 1-minute apology video where he said,
it was something that I said in the heat of the moment. I said the worst word I could possibly think of and it just sort of slipped out. And I'm not gonna make any excuses to why it did, because there are no excuses for it. I'm just an idiot. But that doesn't make what I said or how I said it okay. It was not okay. I'm really sorry if I offended, hurt, or disappointed anyone.
And it seems like the reaction to the video is pretty positive, with more people on PewDiePie's side than people trying to crucify him. But yeah, that's basically where we're at now, and I guess we'll see what happens. Now on to some actual what the fuck news. Texas Senator and presidential candidate Ted Cruz is in the news this last week for finally admitting he's the Zodiac Killer. No, but actually Ted Cruz was in the news this last week for a much more hilarious reason, as he or someone using his Twitter liked a porn video. And I love this so much because, like when Pokemon Go first came out, the whole world was united for a full day where everyone was just making fun of Ted Cruz. Haha! Shut up, guys. But the video, entitled Moms Bang Teens 20, which I would rate a solid 6 out of 10, just didn't do it for me, was posted by the Twitter Sexual Posts and was liked by Ted Cruz's official Twitter on Monday for a solid 2 hours before anything was done about it. about it. In that time, hashtag Ted Cruz was trending on Twitter, which was probably a new sensation for Ted Cruz. But Ted, who other than me is probably the most cringiest human being I know, responded to the incident by saying it wasn't him and was a, quote, staffing issue. Yeah, okay, Ted. A staffing issue? Really? Why don't you just admit that you were up late at night stroking the one-eyed yogurt monster and you didn't know that your likes were public on Twitter? That said, who the fuck watches porn on Twitter? And who doesn't watch porn on incognito mode? Fucking rookie mistake, man. But it does remind me of a situation I had personally where I didn't know that my Tumblr likes were public. Yeah, you think this is bad? You don't even want to know what's in there. What do you let? This isn't a joke. Downright nasty stuff. But the difference is I own that shit. I don't give a fuck that people publicly know I love giant booties. Destry, how could you? I know, I'm a monster. Like, we're all human. Even though Ted Cruz really doesn't look like one, and if I saw him on the street, I would think he was an obvious alien from Men in Black trying to disguise himself. We're still human. And if it's any consolation, Ted, your porn choices are remarkably mild. Like, this could have been a lot worse. I'm almost disappointed it's not weird Japanese hentai tentacle porn. Or like those weirdly realistic animation porn of like Elsa from Frozen getting it on with Anna, and you're sitting there wondering like, why would someone make this? Or like, who the hell watches this and watches Frozen and just decides they want to see two sisters rail each other? I would have preferred that over this, man. Like, who watches normal porn, you sick fuck? Anyways, though, obviously this isn't a big deal, and you know, him posting the blame to someone else made it sure that there was no repercussions to his career. But my god, are the Ted Cruz memes only gonna get better from here. And last in what the fuck news, a New Jersey mother and her son were arrested this last week after scamming an elderly man for several hundreds of thousands of dollars to rid evil spirits in his house. The 49-year-old Sally Wando, who looks like the lady that put a curse on Khal Drogo from Game of Thrones, and her 24-year-old son Frank Marco were arrested and charged with second-degree theft after it was discovered that the two had amassed $150,000 from clients who thought they were psychics getting rid of ghosts. And I think the thing that makes me the most mad about this story is that there are people out there willing to spend this amount of money for fucking evil spirit removal. And these guys are making that much off of it. Like, here I am fucking struggling to pay rent every month, and these fuckers just walk into a place and are like, alright, let's see here. Oh wow, I'm getting a really strong presence here. Is this showing up on the meter? Yes. It's a woman, a lady presence. Remind me again, your wife, was she a woman? Yes. Okay, alright, we're really getting somewhere now. And your wife, she had a name, correct? Yes. A lady with a name. This really narrows it down. Okay, she's talking to me. She wants me to let you know that she loved the way you would open your mouth when you were eating. Only she would know that. Oh no, okay, I'm losing her. The signal is very weak. Can we boost it? No. Damn it. She must have terrible ghost phone service. She must have ghost T-Mobile. I can reach her, but I'm gonna need another $5,000. Like, what? Luckily, the elderly man finally caught on, but not after blowing $147,000 on what was just a few days of ghost removal services. Okay, what the fuck? Who just pays that? Who just has that much money waiting to be used on ghost removal? Fuck! Like, I say no to insurance on a $50 PS4 controller that I get from Target, knowing that I break a controller about once a year, just because I'm convinced that somehow it's a scam. And this lady must have just been milking it, you know, like, oh my god. What is it? I don't know how to tell you this, but there's a ghost taking a shit on your flat screen TV right now. What? Now look, I can remove it for you, but it's gonna cost another $2,000. Now why don't you give the TV to me, and I will remove it at my house, and then I'll bring it back to you safe and sound. I mean, if that's what it's gonna take. $2,000. Oh, I'm sorry, there's a ghost poop surcharge that's actually gonna be an extra $1,000. Okay, alright. Anyways, the two are currently awaiting trial, and I'm not psychic, but I'm pretty sure you're going to jail. And personally, I don't know why he went so far out of his way to find someone to scam him to get rid of evil spirits, when churches do it every Sunday. Oh, snap! I mean, if there's a hell, I'm already going, so what's one more joke gonna hurt, eh? Anyways, that is it for this episode of What the Fuck News. My god, I hate this planet, though. Let's just move to another planet, yeah? I mean, fuck, can't be any worse than this one. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give this video a like and also subscribe to this channel. And before you guys go, I just want to let you all know that I'm doing some really awesome stuff over on my Patreon. I just released all of my photos of the photo shoot that I did of me as the young Joker. I'm doing signed posters over there, doing signed merch. There's stuff where you can get Skype calls from me and Snapchat Snapchats and whatnot. I'm probably gonna be doing signed Polaroids next month. So yes, definitely check that out if you haven't already. And even if you don't have like a lot of money to give, you know, just $1 really helps me out. So yeah, check that out in the description down below. Also, if you're not doing anything right now, make sure to go check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Despones1. I'm actually playing through Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets right now for PS2, which is the worst looking game I've ever fucking seen, but god is it fun. So make sure to go follow me over there. It'll tell you when I go live on Twitch. And yeah, hope to see you guys there. That's it guys, I will see you next time for another What the Fuck News. Thanks for watching, and fair winds.